Hey guys, sorry I was rudely interrupted by a phone call. I was showing the sump off and why I had to make a new sump and showing how the sump was pretty much working. I got the filter socks in the corner. I got two lines. It's kind of uncomfortable in that corner. That's another reason I wanted a bigger sump. So I'm going to change the whole piping to make it come down differently so I can have space to work. And then I put the protein skim on top of some rocks to build it up about 6 inches to give it the proper water line. And I put a net sock on the outflow of the protein skimmer. You see that it's adjustable. So like that, it catches some of the air bubbles. I'm actually not getting no air bubbles with this protein skimmer. And the other one I was getting quite a few. But I'm going to change the design of the sump a little bit. I was saying also that I got me the 1262 Eheim to put on my Euroreef RS180 because it was making too much noise of the original motor. So I got me that motor, which worked pretty good, but it's not giving me as much bubbles as the other one did. But I have to modify the impeller and do the mesh thing on it. I just haven't done it yet. And then what I did was I had this. It has a little chamber here, a little baffle. So I put the sponge over there because it was backing up my water too much in the first chamber and making it overflow. Because the socks are over there, so then the water wasn't going to the socks. So I want the gravity to make the water come out the socks, and then over here, I'll deal with it over here. So I put the sponge, and then I got the carbon filter pad, the long one. I cut it into a square. I put some I put some zip ties and some cups, and I put it up on the thing. And then I made kind of a little wall with some egg crate. And I put a suction cup on that one too, so it pushes up against it. So now that eliminates all the bubbles. I get no more bubbles in my system. And then my motor had went out, my Mag 24 went out on me. So I had to get a new motor. So I had to do some research and I wanted this one. This is the Jibo DC 12,000. This pump is amazing. It has water sensor, so if there's no water, it turns off. It can pump up to like 2,700 gallons per hour. It brings a control knob, so you can. I put it from like 600 to like 2,700 gallons per hour. You can control it to wherever you want it to be at. Here's some of my stuff from here. Also got LED lights down here with a little knob. I can turn them on. I mean, you gotta have some light. It's a lot of junk. I need to clean this stuff up. Now my project, 40 gallon long. The first chamber, I made it so I'm gonna make a filter sock holder. Against that wall, I'm gonna have 2 filter socks, and then I'm gonna have right there goes the motor of the Euroreef RS180. I think I'm gonna put it back on, but I'm gonna make a drainage thing on it on the cup so that the scum comes out. So I'm gonna have all the motors in here. I'm gonna have just this motor in here, and then the filter socks, and then I made the first little baffle. I think it was like 7 inches, and that one is going to go to the bottom of the tank. It's going to have about a 1 inch space in the middle to put the sponge. If I do decide to use the sponge, but it also acts to trap the oxygen. And then the next one is going to be so that the top of this glass is 10 inches, so that the water won't pass 10 inches, so that my sump can work properly, because the pump has to have 10 inches in order for it to work. So I'm going to make the top of the second glass match perfectly to 10 inches. I'm going to make this into refugium. This is about 12 inches long. Pretty good refugium space. I'm going to add miracle mud and all that stuff. I want to do it right. And then the last chamber, I made it at 6 inches wide and about, I think, 9 inches high. 8 inches high, and that one goes to the floor, and my return pump is going to be in here. I'm going to also put my UV, my Fosband reactor. I even came and got me from the frag shop for free. I got me a Magnum canister filter, and I ordered 10 pounds of carbon. I'm going to fill this boy up with carbon. And then I start pumping carbon through my tank. I gotta get my Fosband reactor back up. But guys, this has been my update. Hope you keep on following me. Hit like. Or soon come the new LEDs. I gotta change those up. Take care, guys.